Warning, this documentary contains graphic cultural images. Viewer discretion is advised.
These are the Tsaatan, the reindeer herders of Mongolia, one of the rarest tribes in the world.
Look, horse skull offering.
We're traveling 3,000 kilometers across Mongolia to see them!
Oh shit.
Welcome to Mongolia!
We're in Mongolia, the land of the eternal blue sky. Here, the air is thin, the tea is salty, and time moves like a horse with nowhere to be. The people don't say much, but when they do, it means something. Out here, you eat what's offered. You ride until your legs go numb, and you sleep under the stars that don't care who you are. It's not about comfort, it's about connection to the land, the silence, and a way of life that's older than the countries we came from. You come here thinking you're chasing adventure, but if you're lucky, you'll end up chasing something else entirely. We did. This trip is a wild one. A 2-week journey in a 4x4, sponsored by LIQUI MOLY Extreme, headed across the frozen grassy plains to meet the Tsaatan, the nomadic reindeer herders living in the far north. There are only 200 of them left. It's not going to be easy, and here are our challenges along the way. Number 1, cross 3,000 kilometers of Mongolian wilderness without breaking down, without getting stuck. Number 2, live with nomads along the way, eating and sleeping like they do. Number 3, find the reclusive Tsaatan Tribe living in the north. And 4, participate in a rare rite of passage that very few people have ever seen. You ready? Let's go.
There really is nothing here. We're just leaving Ulaanbaatar and I can't even see a freaking tree, man. I knew it was gonna be barren, but I thought there'd be like a little forest and things. It's just mountains, snow, and nothing. I landed at 2 a.m. this morning in the capital. We have a 6-hour drive today. We have many days in this little, we gotta name this thing. What's the name gonna be?
Betty.
Betty. Betty, the Siberian. Actually, it's Russian. She's Russian. Is Betty a Russian name?
Birshka.
Birshka. Birshka, the Russian 4x4. Welcome to. I sound like Dracula. Dracula's from Transylvania. Oh shit, I'm out of gear. Anyway, let me finish driving and then maybe some sleeping, and then I'll let you know a bit more about what we're doing today and tomorrow and the next day once we get to our location, which we're gonna be in the Gobi Desert. But we gotta drive 6 hours first.
We're in the Gobi Desert?
Yeah, tonight.
I had no idea. Dude, okay, this is embarrassing. I thought the Gobi Desert was in Africa.
No, Ben. We usually go to Africa. You gotta get your heart out of Africa. Notice we're wearing shirts now. We're wearing shirts and it's snowy outside. We go to other countries in Africa. Sometimes. We just don't like the cold.
Also, Africa's not a country.
What? Really? And then the highway. Hold on, it's hard to stick shift into this. The highway turns to mud, to dirt, and the off-roading begins. We found some horses, some feral wild horses. Ben's got the drone up already.
Saucy sauce, mate.
And look at this landscape, though.
These are Mongolian wild horses called taki, and they're an endangered species that was actually extinct in the wild. But in the 1990s, they were reintroduced into their native habitat in Mongolia. They seem perfectly adapted to these conditions and traveling through this terrain. Unfortunately, though, we are not.
Okay, we're stuck in the snow, but I think we got it. We're getting tutorials from the other side. Reverse. And then, ready? That's how we learn, guys. That's how we learn. We're not doing an off-road trip without getting stuck in the snow once.
Yeah, we're really stuck. This is Gun Ching, one of the mechanics on the trip. He checks out the situation.
How we doing, Mike?
You know, man, sometimes you gotta learn the hard way. You don't make a cake without breaking a couple eggs. You don't do a 4x4 trip across Mongolia without breaking the clutch at least once. I'm afraid that I'm gonna fucking cook the whole engine.
Shall I keep rolling?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're like stuck. But it doesn't look that bad, right?
No. You wouldn't even,
Oh,
yeah.
The tires are rolling.
The tires are rolling, yeah.
Gun Ching hooks up a winch so another 4x4 can help pull us out.
Do I drive now?
Probably not. You are winched in, mate.
The thing is, like, it looks like we can get out, but I think the ground underneath the snow is frozen in ice. So the tires spin and we're kind of stuck in this hill.
They attach a second tether to get us off the ice. And this didn't go according to plan. You'll see.
We got winch number 2 now.
Is that, what's the problem? Is it my driving and my 4x4 ability, or is it the weather and the road?
As if that's actually a real question. There's only one car stuck, mate.
I've never seen a car that needed 2 winches to get out. Just this one.
And I've never seen you drive in the winter, mate. You're meant to be Canadian.
All right, final test.
Then something bad happens.
Oh shit.
Doesn't look good, mate.
Doesn't look good at all.
Yeah, that's a lot of smoke. There was a loud crack, but the problem isn't obvious yet.
Well, this is why you have a support convoy for these adventures, is because when you're out here in the middle of nowhere, if you get stuck or something goes wrong, you got backup and support. They're still discussing what went down. Hell of a way to start the first day.
I'm no mechanic, but that's not good.
This is Go. She works for LIQUI MOLY Extreme and is helping us along the way.
I don't understand fully, but they say stuck on the fan and the fan cannot run. That's why it heated the radiator kind of things, and that's why it has leakage.
So we got the update. So when we were getting pulled out, there was 2 tethers, right? Yeah. And one of the tethers, when we got pulled, slacked, and it got sucked into the fan and stopped the fan from working. And I believe that it overheated and blew a. Is it a big problem?
Cooling radiator
Cooling in the radiator.
broken and cooling fan.
This stay, or can we fix?
I think this fix
You can fix.
from parts from UB. Ulaanbaatar.
Well, things went bad quick. I didn't think that all this would happen on the first day, man. Oh, that's such terrible news. We were supposed to go 3,000 kilometers and we made it 100?
Yeah.
Not sure if it's my fault or just bad luck, but it's not looking good for this trip. Thank you, boss.
No problem.
Yeah. See you tomorrow morning, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit. What a first day. What did we name that vehicle?
Oh.
Svetlana?
Borska?
We forgot her name already.
Bershka.
That's how important she is to us. Okay, so we've jumped in one of the other vehicles. We are gonna continue the voyage. And the last update we had was that 2 of the boys are gonna stay back. They're gonna get pieces from the capital, Ulaanbaatar. We're like an hour and a half away. Fix it, and fingers crossed, they hope we can see our vehicle again tomorrow morning. Most of our cold weather stuff's there. We have to pack light because there's not much space here. Now we're cramming everyone into just 2 vehicles, I think, which is like the last straw. Like nothing else can go wrong because we can't fit all these people in just one.
Well, that sucks. We leave Bershka and most of our gear behind, crossing our fingers the mechanics can fix it and get it to us tomorrow. We continue the journey to the Gobi Desert.
Oh, okay. We're gonna have to get used to that. That wasn't even that long of a drive. We've got a little side quest. There are some animals here. They're only found in Mongolia. Before we see them, we've been invited into the farmer's yurt. I'm not sure which one it is. Let's go say hi. Our expedition friends should already be inside. Oh, it's I don't know what I expected, guys, but this is really nice. Here. Nice to meet you. My name is Mike. Tatak? Nice to meet you, Tatak.
We're honored to be welcomed into the warmth by Tata and his family. They've been here for generations. Living and farming nomadically in houses just like this has been the primary way of life in Central Asia, particularly here in Mongolia, for thousands of years.
Okay, ready for the surprise? Bactrian camels, found only in Mongolia, with the two humps. See? 1, 2. Other camel is the dromedary for you nature fun fact lovers. Dromedaries have 1 hump. D has 1 hump. B, 2 humps. Bactrian. And look, they are interesting animals. Also, can hold a human. We're going for a ride. Let me tell you something that you might not know about me. I'm a little afraid of camels. Honestly, I had this experience when I was 5. I ran up to a camel because I'd never seen one before. I was really excited and it spat at me, just like that.
Angry.
It's not, he's angry. Look at this. I don't think camels like me. It's actually vomit. They spit vomit at you. Look at that. All the animals. Snakes, spiders, scorpions, easy. Camels. All right, Tatar, you promise? You promise it's okay?
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay. No problem. Okay, there we go. Yeah. What do I just grab this? Apparently, my camel's name is Shark, which is not because he bites, though he might. Shark means white, and he's white. It's a little bit of a bumpy ride, honestly, but not any more bumpy than the ride in the 4x4. That's kind of nice. It's like heated seats, comfy, almost like a bearskin rug, you know? Get used to this. I actually should probably, because we got 40 minutes. Look at this. We have traded snow for sand. Well, actually, there's some places there's snow and sand. We're in the Gobi Desert right now. And these camels that we're on can handle all sorts of crazy temperatures. So right now it's like minus 20 Celsius, but it can get down to about minus 40 Celsius, which is the same in Fahrenheit, minus 40. But the summer can be plus 30 Celsius, which is like 105. And these camels do it all. They are very highly adapted. They've been used here for about 4,000 years to carry things along the Silk Road. They were domesticated a long time ago because they have special adaptations. Like what, do you ask? Well, these humps right here, they're actually full of fat, not water, but they can turn that into water, and they can drink like 50 liters all at once. And their eyes and their noses are adapted to be able to handle blowing sand and blowing snow. They've got 2 sets of eyelashes, and their nose can shut, which is also pretty useful when you're walking in someone's butt all day long, in case a foul wind blows, if you know what I mean.
My nose can't shut, and trust me, there were a couple of times I wish it could. I am also not adapted to this cold, so the plan is to make it back to camp before the sun sets and it gets any colder. The drive is about an hour away and it's 4 p.m. And we'll find out if our car will actually make it back tomorrow. But first, Dada has a song to see us on our way.
Tata, thank you. Yeah, bye-bye. You sing very good. Very, very good.
Early morning and we're back on the road. We're in Harhorin, an ancient town which served as the capital of the Mongol Empire in the 13th century.
Bershka's back. She's been fixed. She's got a new fan, a new belt on the engine, and she will carry us hopefully the rest of the journey. But listen, we messed up yesterday big time. We were supposed to do something before we left, something that was important, but we got busy with the filming and the jet lag and we didn't get it done, and we paid the ultimate price. So, we're not gonna fuck up again today. We're starting the first full day of the adventure this morning, doing something we absolutely should have done yesterday. It starts in this little hut in the middle of nowhere. So what we're doing this morning is we're getting some milk. Because along the highway, there's these things called owo, which are these stone kind of pillar shrine things. You see them all across Mongolia, and they're meant as a prayer shrine. One thing we were supposed to do was make an offering to one of these shrines, but we got busy. When you make an offering, generally you offer milk. And I think here we're gonna find the freshest milk available at like 8 in the morning. She's got a whole farm in her backyard. One thing I love about the animals here, it's so cold. Like the camels and the cows, they get this fur that's almost like a shaggy dog, like a stuffed animal. Makes everything look like a little children's toy almost. Look at this one. This is the cutest cow I've ever seen in my life. Look at that one. The gods love hot, warm milk, right? They do? I don't even drink milk. Do you drink milk? Sometimes.
I mean, I'll drink this.
Out here, if you want milk, you earn it. You touch the beast, you smell it, and sometimes it smells like fermented gym socks. With a steaming bucket and a smile, we head inside to warm up.
Hi. Hi. Nice to meet you.
In these nomadic cultures, the visitor is king, and we get the full royal treatment.
It's warm, right? Ah. He's one of our drivers and I think one of the mechanics. One thing I love about this culture is no matter what you do, so whenever we meet someone for the first time, we're invited in, we have a seat, they kick up the fire, we get some tea, and there's also a bunch of little sweet chocolates and candies, and we can sit around. It's like Mongolian hospitalities. Tea, warm fire, and some sugar candy. Not bad. What is this? Aros.
Milk.
It's milk. Oh, it's milk.
Milk.
Like curd. Yeah. This is milk. Some kind of cheese. It's brittle when you break it. It's a cheese.
Oh, no cheese.
It's not cheese.
Cheese.
Milk.
It's milk.
Aros.
It tastes very almost like a lemony type sharpness. This is like unpasteurized, for sure. That's how you get the stomach microbiome. But it's almost like dried milk. It doesn't taste anything like cheese. Zero like cheese. Tastes like a lemon. If I drank a glass of milk, it tasted like this, I probably wouldn't swallow it. But she gave us what we needed this morning. And that's what being a good guest is. You eat it no matter what.
You really said it.
Even if it's sour. Here, have some, babe.
Ben's face says it all.
Whoa. Like lemony, right?
Yeah.
Ayuk. There we go. Ayuk. We were getting up to leave. We got a busy day today, and we're like, we have to bring the milk for the shrine. And then I was given this. I don't think this is going to survive the car ride. You see how bumpy the roads were? Is it for drinking? Or for taking? Take a small drink. We saw this come straight from the cow's teat. Still warm, straight from the cow, unpasteurized. Here we go.
Westerners freak out over oat versus almond versus soy. Meanwhile, we're over here in Mongolia drinking it full fat and straight from the tap. Bottoms up.
Because if you drink too much raw, unpasteurized milk from the Mongolian countryside, you spend a lot of time in the bathroom later. So our guide says that's it. I'm not yet initiated. You know, the first time you have to take a little bit, don't go overboard. That's good though. A little salty. Honestly, we literally just took out of the cow 5 minutes ago. It's already cold. Like the walk over, it's no longer warm. It's freezing here. We were learning that this here is actually one of the best ways to preserve milk. Of course, if you got a big jug of it, it's not lasting any longer than a day, really, without any refrigeration. Luckily, the entire country is refrigerated for this part of the year. But this is a way to dry and preserve milk for even years. And then they dry the yogurt, make a curd, and it's high in protein, high in probiotics. And if you're a Mongolian sheep herder, this is one of the best snacks on the block. Healthy, and also stays well preserved for a long time.
We get our milk blessing to go, and our host bottles it up for us.
So this is our bulletproof plan to stay safe for the rest of the 8 days. Offering this to the god of the big blue sky at an owo on the side of the highway.
Okay. Bailte.
Our journey continues in search of a shrine.
We're on the hills above of Har Horin looking for a very special location. And I think we found it. The drone battery is just about to die, but no doubt we got some sick shots. Yeah, this is it. The sacred site. The owo. We can finally bless this car and hopefully it'll give us no more troubles on the journey. This is the 2,500 kilometer journey lying ahead of us.
Hand catch, like a champ.
And this is what we came to see.
And let's not forget this.
Magna, why'd you pick it up?
It's a horse.
Horse poop.
Yes.
Why do you pick it? Just to see?
Yeah. It's a Mongolian horseman is fighting this one. And the smoke is very nice.
You make it for the smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the smoke smells good or it burns good?
Yes, burning is very good.
Really good burning.
So I had heard that because there's very little water up here, the poop is great fuel for fires. I was gonna say it doesn't smell. It definitely still smells.
Burning.
Magna is the man who fixed. Yeah, you fixed our 4x4, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. And now he's back. And now we're burning horse poop.
Yes, this is smoking.
It is smoking.
It's good.
It smells good when it's burning.
Good. And Mongolian horseman it's a symbol wind horse.
Wind horse.
Wind horse.
When you burn it.
Yeah.
I'm not one that can tell good poop from bad poop yet. Maybe after 3 weeks, I'll get a bit better.
As is the custom, Magna walks 3 circles around the ovo, adding 3 stones as he does. This is to first pay respects to the land, the ancestors, and the big blue sky above, called Tengri. The sky is God in Mongolia. During this time, I get distracted by something nearby.
Damn, look at this. Rocks aren't the only thing offered here. A horse skull offering.
Horses in Mongolia aren't just animals. They're a religion, a livelihood, and a blood memory stamped into the DNA of the land. There are more horses than people in this country, and they are believed to carry prayers to heaven. They're often given great honors when they die.
These are called owo, and we've seen them scattered all across the landscape here by the highways and the villages, on the hills around the villages. And they're these protective rock shrines. And what you're supposed to do if you want any kind of blessing in your life, you come and it's a whole procedure. You walk around 3 times, you offer stones, and you offer milk in the 4 cardinal directions, north, south, east, west. And what we were told to do is to be able to get good luck on our trip, bring the milk, give the offering, and also put some milk on the tires of our car. Another very common thing to do if you're going on a journey. Right now, Magna's burning some horse manure as well on the owo, and we'll start our little protective prayer. Look at the man here. We're not the only ones up here. There's very few. One Mongolian man here with his horse.
Out on the steppe, a man and his horse move
Hi.
like one creature. He doesn't ride just for fun. He rides because out here, survival has 4 legs and a heartbeat.
He's asking how we are. We are a little. Yeah, Mongolia is good. Very good. Yeah, very warm. This is also good. Yeah, it's also good. I like this aesthetic. I like this style more. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye. Baita. Bye bye. Oh, look at you, cutie. Balte. All right, one last step is at lunch. One of our local guides gave us a prayer that her grandmother would say when she came to the Owo. And it goes a little something like this. Father of the sky, mother of the land, mountain and river, flowers and grass, the golden sun, the apple moon. I am Mike from the family Corey, and I give you this milk to bless our trip. Hope is accepted. They won't know until later. Well, that's it. Back on the road. We got a big day driving tomorrow, 12 hours to reach the taiga, the forests where the tribes are, the reindeer tribes. So we'll get a good night's sleep. We'll kick it off. A long journey to the middle of nowhere, Mongolia.
Prayers, shrines, and offerings have a special place in these adventures, especially in ancient civilizations like this one. On our way, we stopped at the Erdene Zoo Monastery, the earliest surviving Buddhist monastery in Mongolia. Buddhism is the largest religion in the country, and it has its own Mongolian flavor. For example, integrating local religions like the worship of the eternal blue sky and the wind horse. These are traditional Mongolian deities. You may have seen a symbol like this before, but actually originally it was Buddhist. It's called the Kas. Here also there's lions, tigers, and dragons, and they're used in hope that they'll bring strength and offer protection. In 1939, the monastery was ordered to be destroyed as part of a purge that obliterated hundreds of monasteries and killed over 10,000 monks. Today, Erdene Zoo is again an active Buddhist monastery, and we're allowed to visit to make a few extra prayers. The journey continues for snacks.
Morun is where we are right now. And we've got a long trek again today to get to the reindeer herders up north. We are doing our biggest grocery shop to get some snacks and some things to the road. And let's see what weird shenanigans, treats, and delights we can we can find in a Mongolian supermarket. Let's go. Okay, look, we got Pringles, but beside the Pringles, we got the Golden Duck Pringles. Flavors: truffle, wagyu, seaweed butter.
Dude, Mongolians love truffle.
Truffle. Hey, look at this familiar snack. This is what we had at the farmer's house, right? The fermented yogurt sticks that are sun-dried. Okay, as we know, milk, meat, staple here in Mongolia. What is this? Horse meat medallions. Add it to the shopping list. Nice. What is this though? It's got to be Oreo filling, right? Oh, no, for sure it's like pig fat. My stomach rolled just looking at it. Little jerky balls? I mean, Genghis Khan approves. All right, our mechanic who fixed our vehicles here. Magna, what is this?
Sul.
Ooh, what's fat? Fat. Sheep. Sheep fat.
Sheep fat.
Sheep butt fat.
It's very tasty.
Sheep butt fat.
I haven't eaten booty all trip, so.
5 liters of horse milk?
Yeah, horse milk.
Is there...
Not horse milk, it's mare's milk.
It's what milk?
Mare's milk.
Mare's milk. Do they have it in smaller bottles? I don't want to commit my stomach to 5 liters. If it's horse milk, it's a different kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. We'll take the mare's milk. We got the snacks, and we are going to attempt to eat these delicious Mongolian delicacies while driving off-road. Ben, here's the knife. All right, be careful. I think the strategy here is going to be having the most tasty-looking thing last.
All right, so we got 2 fancy flavored crisps. We got Wagyu truffle, and we got seaweed butter.
I think we go Wagyu truffle.
Yeah.
Start it off with a bang.
Sounds bougie.
Woo!
Smells nice. Cheers.
I love that.
Thank you, Ben. You are truly irreplaceable.
I like these.
I think Pringles should get on board with the Wagyu truffle.
They got a nice, nice aroma. Getting a bit of mushroom in there as well.
Yeah. No, that's really good, man.
Seaweed butter crisps.
Nice.
Chips for you Americans out there.
It's good.
Kind of tastes like nori seaweed paper.
Hold on. We have a Mongolian dude, and while Ben goes to get the shot, I'm gonna sneak more of these Wagyu truffle chips. Don't tell him. Oh my god.
Genghis Khan approved balls of meat.
Looks like the Mongol horde ate this one. It's 3 Mongol horde dudes cooking over a campfire.
Oh, dude, this is like jerky.
Is it? I love it. Oh, and it's seasoned.
Oh, it smells like vinegary.
Oh man,
That's fucking good.
so good.
If it's good enough for Genghis, it's good enough for us. Next up, Mike's eyes literally lit up when he saw this in the store. Horse meat salami type thing.
I love horse meat. Like North America, eating horse is like a cardinal sin, man. But out here, we eat like the locals. And the locals eat horse. All right, hold on.
Oh, this smells fucking horrible.
It does smell like dog food. Okay, cheers.
Yeah, I guess.
Tastes like dog food.
Yeah, this is my least favorite so far.
All right, might have to cleanse the palate after giving one more. I don't mind. It got better at the end.
You savage. I hate that.
More for me, buddy.
Next up is like a dried, maybe fermented milk with some sort of like fruity covering. This one looks like blueberry. Now these smell much more inviting than the dodgy horse salami.
Oh, looks like deer poop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
That is a weird combination of flavors.
I like this.
Do you?
I choose that. Would you choose the horse over this?
Yeah, for
You're
sure.
a madman.
It's like chocolate covered raisins, except for the raisin is sour milk, and the chocolate is like a weird blueberry covering.
I think this is my favorite so far.
Really?
Oh, the crisps are banging, and the jerky was banging too. Okay, third favorite.
And now we've got the last and potentially, so we were told, oh, it do be, I stabbed it with a knife, and now the pig butt fat's all over my lap.
This is a TV ad if you've ever seen one. Oh,
It's like,
yeah.
It's like you're shitting on a piece of bread. Apparently, it's a delicacy.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, man.
Fuck yeah.
That's so good.
Oh,
That is so good. Smoky.
salty. That is delicious.
Wow, what's it spiced with?
Definitely garlic.
Yeah, for sure. garlic.
Onions.
Absolutely amazing. The color looks like baby shit. The taste? I mean, I haven't had baby shit taste like this before.
That was delicious.
The days and the hours pass. The Mongolian landscape bounces by, majestic and empty, harsh and beautiful. We traverse mountains and rivers. We encounter some roadblocks, and we see some who didn't survive their journey. We crash drones, and we get stuck again and again, sometimes worse than others. But we do make sure to have some fun along the way.
this is way more fun than highway driving, you know? It's pretty technical, there's lots of sharp rocks and snow skids, but at least it's keeping you awake.
You definitely pay attention the whole time.
Yeah. Just so we're here where we're driving, we got like a whole 12 hours today. On the radio, we've had Linkin Park, Reanimation. We've had Fred again. What else we got?
We've had some Jay-Z and Linkin Park.
Yeah. We can't play that music, unfortunately, but I do have one song that we can play, and it's a banger. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, shake off that adrenaline.
Oh,
Fish tailing like a tuna, brother.
we're going sideways, man.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Whew, another long driving day. We have a special dinner planned for tonight. We're visiting this family. Check out this amazing 4x4 they've got. That's their yurt, but really where the focus is right now is with this little gentleman and also this quite large sheep, which is going to be prepared in a traditional fashion. A horhog is what it's called. Hey, look at you, little card. No, don't run away. I'm friendly, I swear. I'm friendly. How many animals do you think have been slaughtered in our honor on Fearless and Far? We just in bed. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the voodoo series we did, but there was a fair number of chickens who flew their last flight.
I reckon about 20, 25.
Yeah.
26 now.
Feeds the whole family, feeds the whole crew. Every bit is used, and now it's time to see where meat comes from, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not a big knife though.
That is a very small knife for a very big sheep.
I use that to cut onions.
A small incision is made in the chest. Then our host reaches inside. He's searching for the heart.
Only seen it once before in Ulan-Ude, which is in Siberia in Russia, where they make an incision, reach in, quick squeeze of the main artery, and the animal dies almost instantly. Much better than a slit here, a slit there, lots of pain, lots of suffering. This is quick and fast, and it's over just seconds after it began. We're here bundled up to the tits, and we have the two young girls posing for our photographer here. Say Manu. No. This never gets old. Come back, I just want to be friends. The boys are taking the skin off. Remember our afternoon snack in the car? The ass fat of the sheep. That's the best part right there. Put that on a baguette. Woo! Yeah. Show me here, yeah? It's good. yeah, that's it. That's it.
Wow. And that's it. This technique and knowledge is passed down from generation. Everyone carefully observing what to do with each part and how to cook it. Now, we all get to share it.
I can get into this. This is the only color you need. So I was offered, this is one of the best bits right here. This is just a chunk of sheep fat. We rubbed this on bread earlier, but it's funny, like, we don't really eat fat, right? We think it's gross, but we eat sugar, no problem. It's just calories, guys. This is better for you than a sugar candy or a Coca-Cola for sure. The best. Also, keeps you warm in the winter.
I will definitely take. Great. So this is the local specialty. This is the appetizer. The main course is cooking in that pot, and what we've got is, I believe, the liver wrapped in the intestines to warm us up. Ben's already into it. Right underneath.
Oh, good man.
Why are you like a fly to the light right now? Got little like lumpy bits.
Yeah.
Smells like meat.
It's Mongolian squid, mate.
Is it good? Thumbs up, he says. Which part? This side or this side? You're been behind the cameras. I guess it's pretty good then.
I mean, it might not look appetizing, but crispy roasted fat, no matter what part of the animal it is usually pretty good.
Honestly, over and over again around the world, some things look like they're gonna be horrible, but they're actually pretty good. Fresh liver like that, we don't eat liver much in the Western world. Liver's pretty nice, honestly. I don't know why, like chicken liver's not so much, but sheep liver, oh, it's so good.
Delicious.
There's some other people enjoying the food too. All right, we got one more thing to do before we go to bed. I got one piece of meat left. Don't tell anybody. It's like the juicy, fatty part. We're gonna give her that little puppy, because I'm sure this is pretty cold. This is for you. This is for you. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that tail wag. Look at that tail wag. All right, buddy. You stay warm. Don't know about you, Benny boy, but this is one of the coolest roads I've ever driven on. We're in a canyon. We're on a river in a canyon.
I can hear the ice cracking.
My man. Okay, this is Arposkot Canyon, and we've got to hike through the frozen river, but it's been a long day driving. So we're gonna get a little exercise. Breakdance style. 3, 2, 1. We got some of the good old boys behind us who are also at the gorge. We got a few leftover sour yogurt balls. Let's see if they want any. Anybody know? You want some? Oh no! They're good. I mean, all right. Good to have some more calories. The adventure continues. It's only getting better from here.
Hey, if you ever get a chance to walk on a frozen river in Mongolia and hang around with some friendly, warm faces, don't let that chance go. This place is incredible, and obviously, you can only explore it in the winter. I mean, I guess you could probably find a rowboat, but there's probably very few rowboats around here.
Welcome to Kuzgul Lake. This lake has 1% of all the fresh water in the entire world, and it's completely frozen. And that means we could drive across it. Okay, so okay, we can only have so much fun. We were told specifically as well that there's optical illusions in the ice where there's actually crevasses that you can fall in. These deep cracks you can't see very well because of the reflections. So unfortunately we can't go in the middle, but we can definitely have some fun on the sides. You ready, Ben?
Which way are you going?
I'm gonna have him pull right.
Okay, cool.
And go. Woo! That's a fishtail, baby.
Oh shit me, I was close.
Whoop. And that's a stall, baby. There it is. Yeah! Oh, she handles well.
I'm top down now, so keep doing it.
We're gonna try something together. Something I've always wanted to do. I've only ever seen it on the internet, and it's listen to the ice. And that might sound boring, but wait, if we get far away from the car and it's just us, I'll put the microphone on the actual ice and we'll hear something that sounds amazing. Hear anything? Right there, hear it? Like space lasers. It's like whales. Whales are made of ice. Wow, that's such a cool sound. Oh, there's a whole show happening under there. And everyone else over there looking at me like I'm insane, like I fell. It probably looks like I had a horror. I'm okay! I promise I'm okay. I'm laying face down on the ice. And everyone's like, did he fall and crack his brain? No, I'm okay. We're better than ever. We're having a great time, right? What a wild place. I've seen plenty of beautiful landscape, but being on a lake as big as this, frozen completely solid, the cracks going through like some giant thumbprint, it is a special, special place. Oh, wow. Hey, listen, so on this channel, we go and we travel, we do some pretty amazing things, right? What I want to do is give these experiences to you. So I've done a few things. You can go to fearlessandfar.com/trips and you can travel with me. There's all kinds of things available there. There's adventure retreats, there's excursions. You can see the upcoming list there on fearlessandfar.com/trips. If you want to change your life through travel, that is the place to go. Come travel with me or the team and change your life. Okay, this one's gonna take 2 people. We're gonna put you down and you're gonna get front row seats to the destruction. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, roll! Oh.
We're finally here, deep in the taiga, where GPS signals vanish and reindeer outnumber people. We find that Tsaatan, a nomadic tribe that refuses to vanish. They don't talk much about tradition. They live it in smoke-filled tents, by the glow of reindeer dung fires, with stories passed through silence and scars. There's no romance here, just resilience. Kids ride reindeer before they walk, elders stitch saddles from memory. And when you're invited into their home, you kneel, you listen, and you learn. You don't come here for comfort. You come here to remember what it means to belong to the land. Let's meet them.
Hi. We are finally here. Thousands of kilometers to get to the far north where the Tsaatan Tribe live. This is our base camp. It is a very basic yurt. Thank God we've got a fireplace in the middle, otherwise we will freeze solid. It's just wood with some canvas, and yeah, luckily they've actually supplied us with a bit of a bed, because if you've ever slept on cold ground before, it sucks the heat out of your body faster than the air. So this is like basically luxury. We got some foam, got some sleeping bags we brought, and yeah, we're gonna be pretty cozy. So how this is gonna work is we're arriving a little bit late today. We have a fire ceremony planned with a shaman coming up in just a few minutes. We have to leave once we put on some warmer clothes. And then tomorrow we'll actually be going to the village and meeting the Tsaatan, the reindeer herders here in northern Mongolia. We were told not to rush the shaman. We were like, how long is the ceremony gonna be? Ben and I are always trying to figure out like what camera stuff to bring, how long we're gonna be in the cold. It is bad luck to ask about time up here, which sounds like the perfect excuse to always be late. She's like, oh yeah, they told us 4 o'clock it's gonna start, but it really started at 6, it started at 7. We don't really know. You show up, they do their thing, you never know how long, because if you ask questions, it's bad luck. And we don't need any more bad luck, because we already had some in the beginning of this trip. Okay, let's take a quick little peek around camp. We've got some guard dogs. They're pretty friendly. Also, they want to get in there where the warmth is. Look at them go. Hey! I mean, honestly, I love dogs, you know that. I love animals. It's just that often they have parasites and things, and I'm afraid he's gonna curl up in my sleeping bag while I'm gone, and the Mike's coming back with bed bugs or fleas or something, and I usually come back with some kind of parasite. I just try to avoid it when possible. Anyway, there's an outhouse over there. Shall we take a peek? I haven't seen it yet. We'll do it together. Please close the door. Oh, goodness gracious. That's just it says, oh dear. And then there is a absolute disaster.
Mongolia isn't just a land of horses and sky. It's the birthplace of shamanism. Before temples, before books, before gods had names, there were people here talking to fire, to trees, and to thunder. She is one of them. Masked in antlered leather and smoke, she doesn't channel spirits, she hosts them. When the drum begins, she disappears, and something ancient takes her place. The mask isn't a costume, it's a contract. She doesn't heal you with this ceremony. She lets the ancestors speak. She lets the land remind you who you are beneath the noise. Because this isn't theater. This is the first religion. And the spirits still remember their mother tongue.
The time has come, ladies and gentlemen. The night has fallen, the moon is up, there it is. And we gotta go to sleep. Hold on, look at this. That's my breath. It is easily minus 30 Celsius tonight. That's pretty damn close to minus 30 Fahrenheit. And then we got a whole pile of wood. And we got a fire, hopefully to keep us warm. When our guide left, he said, good luck. Because I think we'll need it. What else did he say?
He also said, fire is life.
Also, we heard that the last time that they had slept here, a year ago, they had to wake up 9 times during the night and put wood on the fire. So it's kind of like Ben and I have a newborn baby together. Every time it cries.
Babe, you get it this time.
Your turn, baby. Your turn. Who's first up?
I'll be first.
All right, you got first round, I got second round. But look, like Smokey the fucking dragon over here. It's not warming up very fast. It's gonna be all right. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah. been trying to balance the correct amount of water to drink. We were given some vodka, so water to counteract the alcohol. But the last thing I want, guys, is to drink water and have to piss in the middle of the night. That would be horrible. All right, let me show you what the plan is for this evening. I got 3 layers of socks on, 2 layers of pants, 3 layers of shirt, and I'm probably gonna sleep with this hat on, and the gloves are probably gonna come off. But my sleeping bag is -35 rated. Ben has 2. What do you have? 2 25 -25 rated bags?
Yeah, I'm sitting at -50 right now.
So I think we are just gonna let it roll, and if we wake up from the cold, we'll throw more fire on. But I mean, if you die from hypothermia, do you wake up cold first, then you die, or you just fucking die?
If you die, you die.
I think you wake up from cold first. You don't just become a frozen corpse. Okay, this could be the end of the channel. It is -30-ish, almost -40 out here in Mongolia. The fire's raging. Ben's on the first shift, and we will see you in the morning, hopefully. Unless we're frozen corpses. R.I.P. buddy, give me pounds.
Yes, brother.
And good night.
We made it. Well, I made it. Ben, are you frozen solid? Oh, I hear movement.
These heat packs are a lifesaver.
We cracked like 4 heat packs. Oh, well, it was good. If you rolled over the wrong way and your sleeping bag opened, you had to handle the cold air. My nose was kind of like a periscope, just kind of stuck out the side. And it was honestly all right. I think you woke up once to put some fire on there. But I've got this -40 sleeping bag, which is as thick as a what? Thick as sometimes.
Thick as reindeer hide.
There you go. Sometimes you wish you had better jokes this early in the morning. Well, that wasn't so bad. We have 2 nights here. Today we go meet the Tsaatan Tribe, which is a short distance away, and we get to see the reindeer, get to meet the people, and I think there is a special surprise in store for us. And if you've been a subscriber on the channel for a while, you know that a special surprise can mean just about anything. Usually things that are a little shocking. See you soon.
We head out to meet the Tsaatan. It's the first time that I've ever seen a reindeer.
We've been given a special honor here today. We are guests of honor, and a reindeer will be turned into dinner. But there's some interesting practices that happen. This is going to be quite intense. What I hope by now you know on this channel, we always want to see the real deal, even if the real deal is a little bit too real. So, like I often say, keep an open mind, keep an open heart. Very few people have ever seen this before. And let us be grateful that we are able to witness something that will be gone soon. This is one of the rarest tribes on the planet. These practices will vanish as the tribe vanishes. So let's consider ourselves lucky. And let's maybe look through covered eyes.
The blood is collected. It is also precious food. Then it's time for our final challenge, the rite of passage that few have seen. It's not for the squeamish, it's for the men, the warriors, to gain the strength of their ancestors. Then it is skinned. They must work quickly, or else, as the animal cools, the skin will freeze to the body.
The Tsaatan men drink the blood of a reindeer for strength, and for power. And a true traveler never turns down an invitation. It's one of the wildest things I've ever done in my life. Ready?
As is tradition, we must take 3 drinks.
3 times you drink. All the last bits. Thumbs up, he says. Makes you strong. Like a warrior. Oh, big biceps. Oh, look at that. The shit we do for this job, man. Some of the things like drinking this magic potion that came from the reindeer. You have to fit in. I want to show you guys what the real experience is. And just like these guys coming to house for turkey dinner and someone refusing, nah, you gotta always accept the invitation. For us to have the full experience, but also so you can see the full experience at home. Right now, I'm jacked on reindeer blood. Got the strength of a Tsaatan warrior in my blood right now. And soon, this animal will be a feast for the whole village.
The tongue is first to be cooked. It's placed on a stick over the fire.
They put the bones right in the fire, and this is the charcoal smoked. Those chewy.
It's the marrow.
He's got an axe, he's cracking it open. There it is. That's the good stuff. Fatty, warm, right from the middle of the bone. It's like crunchy butter out here. As you've seen, calories are king. And that shit, all calories, baby. Look at that. Yeah, that's the best bit. Look, even this is our shaman. Our shaman from previous is holding, looks like some part of the stomach. That's the beautiful thing, right? There's enough food to go all the way around. Everyone's here. We can all share. Say some goy. There was still some bone in that one. That's it. Whole town gets together. Big feast tonight.
The bone marrow seems to be the biggest hit. The men continue to carve it out.
That was tasty. Wow. Okay, I've been given a very special task. And the task is, since the other yurts have things cooking on them right now, we're going to have to use our yurt to cook the reindeer. In honor, the problem is our fire went out long ago, and I've been asked to chop up some small little piece of kindling so we can have the cookout in our house. Actually, I kind of love that. Get us started. Let's go.
All right, so there's a lot of different yurts here, different houses. Different foods have gone to different families, different houses. And all of the elders, the men and the women that we've met have come to our yurt, which is a huge honor to share these giblets and niblets that have been boiling in this cauldron on our stove for the past 2 hours. Like I said, an honor to eat with the big wigs. It doesn't really get better than this, honestly. You always want to be accepted into tribes, and it's just like my heart grows so big being this accepted. It's really quite special. Is that liver? I wish I understood a word of that. I think it means put it in your mouth, stop talking about it. Ready? Goy. Goy, goy. Goy. There it is. Right from the jawbone. I'm still chewing on that liver. Honestly, the tongue and the marrow was better. It's like I'm eating peanut butter, but it tastes like blood. One hot bowl of reindeer gut soup. Too hot to drink, so it'll take a few minutes. Listen, if you want to come to Mongolia, you can. Check out LIQUI MOLY Extreme and Escape to Mongolia. They made this whole trip happen. We crossed basically the whole top half of the country by 4x4. It was rad. You should check it out too. I'm Mike Corey of the most adventurous channel on YouTube, Fearless and Far. We got Ben behind the camera. Enjoy your adventures, wherever you are, and I'll enjoy this reindeer innard soup with the boys. Just how I like it.